A free market is an economic order based on supply and demand, with little interference from government. It evolves spontaneously out of a fundamental desire of individuals to be free and to buy and sell to one another. One of man's many freedoms is the freedom to choose a wide array of products and services. The market is composed of consumers. If the market is free, that means the consumers have the maximum amount of choices. A free market is thus good for consumer choice. As with free trade, in a free market, everyone wins. Consumers have needs. Entrepreneurs realize their innovative ideas to satisfy these needs. The consumer's needs are met, and the entrepreneur can make a profit. Whether the goods are as simple as a cup of coffee or as intricate as a smartphone, everyone involved in the production of the goods benefits by being paid for their services. The best part is that the people involved in the production process do not need to personally know their customers. If we only exchange with people we knew, freedom of choice and value for money would decrease. Free markets promote exchange and interaction with a larger network of people. A free and competitive market produces mutually beneficial exchanges, where every person benefits in the end. With prices as signals and taking into account the needs of others, people have the space to pursue their economic interests. But this becomes more difficult if markets are overregulated. Of course, some forms of regulation are necessary to ensure the smooth functioning of the free market. For example, consumers must be protected against unfair and unsafe practices, such as the sale of spoiled food or faulty goods. But regulation can also go too far. When it does, inefficiencies can result. Procedures and protocol begin to take precedent over the purpose of the company, which is to produce goods and services that people need. These do not always lead to better protection, but can make business complicated and restrict operational freedom. Consumer choices suffer. Bureaucracy grows, while incentives to innovate and start new businesses are diminished. The price signals that consumers and producers use to plan their futures are distorted. The increased costs of doing business can foster the creation of a black market. And as everyone worries more about being compliant, they may worry less about being moral. Overregulation can erode our sense of personal responsibility. The record of the EU has been both positive and negative when it comes to the free market. It has supported free markets through its four basic freedoms: the free movement of goods, services, persons, and capital. Eliminating trade barriers in these areas has allowed the EU to increase trade amounting to almost €3 trillion, thereby creating millions of jobs and contributing to higher growth than Europe has ever known. More affordable air travel and eliminating roaming charges have increased contact between Europeans, strengthening their shared European identity. The EU's common competition policy has also allowed for quality control and a level playing field across all of the member states. As the largest trading bloc in the world, the EU's economic unity has enabled it to negotiate favorable trade agreements with countries around the world, helping to extend its consumer protection laws and environmental standards, and contributing worldwide to competition and free trade. Despite its impressive successes, there is always room for improvement. One area is in digital services. Technology and online platforms are increasingly shaping the way we do business. A digital single market would break down all national barriers to online business, reducing transaction costs and improving efficiency and access to information. It is the next natural step to the European single market. The development of a digital single market would promote more social and economic cohesion between the EU member states, as well as increase the EU's GDP by up to €415 billion per year. The EU should also disincentivize the formation of cartels and monopolies that raise prices, slow innovation, and reduce consumer choice. Competition is essential for ensuring better choice and value for money, but also for fighting the concentration of power in the hands of a few big corporations. Liberals believe that centralization of power, whether by corporations or the state, is not good for citizens. This goes hand in hand with the policies that continue to promote competition and liberalization across all the member states in areas such as energy union, financial services, industrial policy, and the ongoing fight against tax evasion. The EU should streamline their dealings with companies that violate anti-competition laws across borders. This way, they can guarantee a fair and competitive environment for all companies in Europe. Increased competition not only raises member states' efficiency and prosperity, but it also makes them better competitors in global markets. Free markets and consumer choice will face many challenges in years to come. Defenders of the global free market must insist on common standards of competition and the defense of intellectual property as a spur to innovation. The case for free markets and consumer choice must be closely linked to the case for rule of law and freedom. Finally, we must regularly remind ourselves of the countless ways in which the free markets and consumer choice have made us more prosperous, right down to the numerous goods and services we use every day of our lives.